Hi Leo, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. I hope that you're doing well. So this reading is meant for those of you who are working on making a decision and finding it a little bit challenging. This spread is designed to help bring more clarity and to give you insight into a potential outcome for each of your two options right now. If you have more than two options, just focus on the two most viable paths that you can choose at this time. So to begin, I'd like you to focus and assign one of your paths to the first spread and the other option or path to the second spread. Okay, so we'll start with the first spread. We have creativity as the overall energy, that's the Empress. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is compromise. The Wheel of Fortune, change. Page of Cups, trust. And the Magician, existence. Okay, so a lot of course, creativity being at the top here, but even with your other cards, a lot of creative energy flowing through with this option here. You can see there's a little glare on this card maybe, but it's really beautiful. With the Magician paired down here with creativity, this is you getting into the driver's seat and really taking control of your destiny. So the Wheel of Fortune can talk about, fatedness and things kind of being meant to be. And yet I see you having a strong hand in the direction in which you're going. This isn't going to feel like you are out of control or don't have a say in where you're headed. You absolutely do with the cards that you have here in this path. I'm drawn towards this card of trust, and I feel that you're doubting your own power at this time. And it's like oftentimes I feel like this Six of Pentacles is talking about two other people perhaps having to compromise or not seeing eye to eye, but I feel that this is you, and it's like your dualistic nature. It's like you're kind of wavering between very sure, very certain, standing really strong and firm, and then doubting yourself. Doubt creeps in and it kind of knocks you back. And so you're going to need to overcome that with this path. If this is the path that you want to pursue, you need to be very clear about what it is that you want, and you need to let go of self-doubt. You may find it helpful to do more meditation, to become very quiet and still. Perhaps spending more time outside, going for long walks, that kind of thing can be helpful to unblock you if you feel like you have a creative block or you're feeling really stuck and not able to move forward. Those are the kind of things that can help to unblock you. If you choose this path, once you set down it, things are going to start happening very quickly. So you have to be prepared for that. This may make you feel uncomfortable. I see you wanting to be slow. However, that's the part of the situation that you can't control, even though I see that you do have a lot of say in how things are going to unfold. The timing of it is something that you have to surrender to and trust in the divine nature of timing. Let's take a look at what you have over here with your second option. So we have the Six of Swords, the burden, inner voice, which is the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, clinging to the past, the Three of Swords, isolation, and the Ten of Cups, harmony. Okay, so this is talking about having an unrealistic expectation, placing unrealistic expectations on this path, on this option, maybe having unrealistic expectations of what the outcome is going to be, and kind of projecting your hopes, but there's not a lot of foundation to justify that. So this is advising you to really get in touch with your truth. This is asking you to kind of like drop all the stories that you've been telling yourself. I'm seeing there's a lot of things that you've been repeating in your mind, and it's like a safety blanket. It's very comforting to you to continue to repeat these stories to yourself, but they're not serving you anymore, and they're not true anymore. And if you continue to hold on to them, I see you getting hurt, because it's not matching reality. I am seeing you able to be very connected to the wisdom in your heart and your intuition. These are both very intuitive cards. So again, interesting, I'm getting like possibly creative blocks as you're making this choice. It's showing up in both sides. So your decision process, you're having a lot of stale and stagnant energy that's impeding your ability to see clearly. This Six of Swords talks about the past oftentimes, and having to let go of the past in order to move forward. This is letting go of something that is no longer serving you. This is letting go of something that has become too heavy and is weighing you down and preventing you from progressing forward in your life. So if you were to take this path, there is some sort of small loss that you have to accept. Cutting your losses, basically. This could be where this bit of heartbreak is coming in with the Three of Swords. And it's more just because you think so highly of whatever this is. And it's like a disappointment that you're not able to bring it with you on this journey. Okay, this is a potential outcome for option number 1. We have the Hierophant. This is nothingness. So this is very important. You're being shown a blank slate. This is literally just a plain black card. There's nothing here. The reason is because you have to trust in this process. It's like you're not meant to know. You're not being shown what the outcome can or will be, because it's part of your lesson in this journey is to have trust. With option number 2, you have the Rebel. This is the Emperor. This is a fiercely independent and powerful energy. This is also you being able to have more clarity, like shedding light on the situation. You may be receiving a lot of signs and messages from Spirit at this time to guide you along if you choose this path, to make sure that you stay on track, especially because there is some challenging elements here that you'll have to work through. And it's important that you kind of stay focused on the end game and don't get sidetracked by these things that want to kind of hold on to you and are not easy to let go of. This is going to drive me crazy. It's probably going to drive you crazy. I'm going to ask for a clarifier. Okay. Four of Wands, participation. Okay, so this is telling me that this option can bring into your life relationships or partnerships that are going to be very profitable for you. There's a lot of kind of like a mutual exchange of, it can be love, it can be information, ideas, whatever this may be for you. But there is this really nice reciprocity and mutual exchange and flow of ideas. But you're going to go through a period of time where you are going to doubt yourself, and you have to work through and trust in the process. And you have to find your strength in manifesting what it is that you want, and trusting that you have everything that you need for the journey. Both of these paths, to me, are suggesting the need for you to embrace self-reliance. If you don't feel that you're a very independent or self-reliant person, these are really going to help you learn to embrace that aspect of yourself. I'm seeing a lot of prosperity flowing into your life with this option, and a lot of momentum. This is because of the Wheel of Fortune, most likely. But it's like once you get the ball rolling, things are really going to start flowing. It's just that initial like push to get you like through the door. But once you have that push, that's the hardest part, things are really going to pick up and move along quite quickly. You may feel a little bit kind of like disoriented or dizzy as well with how quickly things are changing for you. Okay, I am being shown that you are going to continue to struggle with being stuck in your ways. It's a very rigid energy. It's very kind of dogmatic is how it's being shown to me. And so you're really going to have to work on being flexible. I want you to focus on the energy of the Ten of Cups, which is a very fluid and healing energy. It's going to be a good balance to your fire energy and all of this creativity that we have going on. Really inviting an element of fluidity and flexibility if this is the path that you think is the best for you. Now, sometimes it's very clear and it's like, oh, don't do this, do that. But I'm not getting that. It's going to be different for everybody depending on, what it is that you're trying to decide, and what it is that you want. They both have their challenges, and they both have their blessings. I think that this is going to be the more challenging option. So if you're up for the challenge, then go for it. It will be very rewarding. It will allow you to have a very strong sense of self, a strong sense of independence. I'm also hearing that your faith is going to be restored. Faith in something being restored. Okay. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Take care of yourself, and I will see you again soon.